Welcome to Daily Fantasy, the Philippines' first and leading platform for fantasy sports, letting you build your dream team with your favorite players anywhere and anytime. Daily Fantasy lets you handpick players from the NBA as well as the local PBA to form the most ideal roster personally curated by you. Visit lets.playdailyfantasy.com and download Daily Fantasy via the Apple App Store and Android APK to build your dream team and keep the game going all day, every day.
To help get good gut health, Yakult!
Tulong protection yan! Only Yakult has 8 billion live LCS in every bottle that may reach the intestines alive. LCS is scientifically proven to help balance out bacteria, help improve digestion, and help boost immunity. Panalo ka dyan!
Good afternoon from the historic resort city of Lapu-Lapu in Cebu. The champs are here ready to ride the wave to another big finish in Lapu-Lapu as the MACAU Black Bears, champions of the Chengdu leg of the TAT, face off against the home team, the LAWAAN Harvesters. It's the MACAU Black Bears versus the LAWAAN Harvesters here inside the beautiful Hoops Dome in Lapu-Lapu City. Hello everybody, my name is Sandy Groom alongside Bill Velasco, and good afternoon to you, Bill. The MACAU Black Bears will not be complete today because they will not be playing. They will be playing minus Brendan Bailey, but this team looks scary, the LAWAAN Harvesters, Bill.
Yes, the LAWAAN Harvesters, of course, a local team. They will show some Cebuano hospitality to the MACAU Black Bears, loaded with a lot of talent. Of course, we mentioned the likes of J.R. Kinyahan, who's been a professional for well over a decade now, and as well as other unknown factors like their imports.
And now the MACAU Black Bears, as I mentioned earlier, this is a new team here with David Diaz coming back to play here in Cebu. And there will be no Jenning Leong also for the team, Bill.
Yes, so let's see if they have other players who can fill in those big shoes.
And the LAWAAN Harvesters with 4 world imports. J.R. Kinyan is there and Patrick Bahog, a big-time scorer for the team.
Yes.
We'll turn you over now to Andrea Veloso. What's the latest with the MACAU Black Bears, Andrea?
Sandy and Bill, for the Black Bears, we will be seeing a different lineup with Jenning Leong and Brendan Bailey heading home. The team welcomes back David Diaz and Cole Maisek. They're also bringing in new promising imports, Omari Pick Green and Jehu Lafayette, who Coach Garrett believes will be a good addition to the team's depth. Meanwhile, we welcome again a new team here in the Asian Tournament, the LAWAAN Harvesters. As you guys said, this is headed by Coach RJ Marquez, and it has 4 world imports and 3 season pro Cebuano homegrowns, Kabahog, Lao, and Kinyahan. Coach RJ believes he has a deep lineup full of experience, and it's time to bring it all to the court today. With that, I will now turn you over to Gio Cruz, our venue announcer. Gio, let's go.
Gentlemen, excitement continues here at Hoops Dome, Lapu-Lapu City, province of Cebu, for the leg 3 of the Asian Tournament. Cebu leg. It's our third game between the MACAU Black Bears and LAWAAN Harvesters. Now it's time to meet the starters for both teams. First, for Macau Black Bears. Starting guard number 0, Sing Xiao Chow. Under guard number 14, Cole Moisek. At forward number 1, Omar Peak Green. Under forward number 2, Phoenix Shackelford. And at center number 6, Sandy Indiaye. The head coach of Macau Black Bears is Garrett Coley. And now let's meet the starters for your LAWAAN Harvesters. Starting guard number 1, Jonix Rosales. Other guard number 19, Patrick Kabahug. At forward number 17, Adrian Silada. Other forward number 37, J.R. Kinyahan. And at center number 2, Medagor Sontuwoku. The head coach for the LAWAAN Harvesters, R.J. Marquez. Officiating this ball game, Gover Opina, Kenneth Ipanto, and
The starters for the Black Bears, Zing Chow Chow, Cole Moisek returning, Phoenix Shackelford, Omari Pete Green, and David Diaz. And the LAWAAN Harvesters will start with Jonico Rosales, Patrick Cabahog, Sumi Managor, Adrian Silada, and J.R. Kinyahan.
Wow, that is an all-star lineup of great shooters.
I'm excited.
Yes, me too. Let's see how much of a fight they can put up against the Macau Black Bears, who are a little vulnerable now because of the changes in the lineup.
Oh, yes. Good point there. Cole Moisek returning to the Macau Black Bears, playing for Statham Academy when we were in China a month ago. Peak will throw it in for the Macau Black Bears. Chow always in the starting 5.
Yes. You got to have a point guard that you can trust.
And that is Chow.
Yes, indeed.
Shackelford rises up for 2 and got it to go. Rosales, here is Patrick Cabahog. And I'm glad that he's okay now. Got
Yes.
struck with GPS bacteria. Njai there on the screen wearing jersey number 8.
It's good that, you know, they're getting some of the new guys to play first for the Black Bears.
Sumi Managor. Ball stays with the Harvesters.
13 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of firepower on this LAWAAN team.
And look at Chow and Patrick Cabahog getting
Yes.
it tackled early. JR with a pass to Rosales, who played for the Black Bears when we were in China. Now he's with LAWAAN. Peak, lost it, picked up by Shackelford. Njai. Here is Chow for 3. He shoots over JR Kinyan. Njai short on the follow, rebounded by Sumi. Here is Patrick.
The Black Bears a little surprised at the toughness of LAWAAN, and of course, they haven't had a chance to scout this team.
3-pointer, easy 3 for JR Kinyahan.
That's a part of his evolution. He used to be a great inside operator, one-on-one player, undersized center back when he was first starting out.
Yes, won CESAFI MVP 15 years ago when he was playing for the University of the Visayas. Cole Moisek, very popular player here in the TAT.
Yes.
Was part of the TAT Combine in LA.
Look at the pressure now being mounted.
Leaning shot there by JR Kinyahan.
Uh-oh.
Peak slams it home. Calling the shots for the LAWAAN Harvesters is Coach Rafael Marquez as we take a look at this dunk by Peak. Back in a moment.
you are still watching the Asian Tournament, Cebu leg, the Black Bears goal this Cebu leg is to prove they can still make a strong run despite a different lineup. Coach Garrett shared that returning players like Noah Newman and Phoenix Shackelford now have a better understanding of the system, especially after the Chengdu leg win, giving the team added depth. This time, Coach Garrett's approach is all about showing that their Chengdu success wasn't a fluke. He believes the key to winning still lies in their rebounding, playing solid defense, and sticking to the Black Bears' identity, fast-paced basketball. Gentlemen.
You know, the MACAU Black Bears with Garrett Kelly as their coach, they're playing like a collegiate team.
Absolutely, and you want to see that that kind of spunk. LAWAAN being a tough team for them to handle at this point because, of course, you've got new chemistry adjustments for the MACAU Black Bears, and at the same time, that was a very good cautionary timeout, I think, to make some adjustments along the way.
Because the MACAU Black Bears are pressuring.
Yes, they are. Okay, that took 3 seconds off the clock, so now LAWAAN only has 5 seconds to cross the timeline.
Patrick Cabao will throw it in. And they're putting
Dangerous pass there.
Adrian Silada. First 2 points for AC.
Yes, normally he starts from the outside, but now he took it straight to the hole.
Peak with a move. He hangs in the air and scores. 8-7 is our score, 7.5 remaining.
Great attack to the basket, and again, these are the minor adjustments you have to make. Who will stop him on the baseline? Do you force him outside? Do you force him to the top? Do you force him to the middle?
You know, AC or Adrian Silada played for the Vanta Black Dragons when we were in China.
Yes.
In the Chengdu leg, he played for the Black Dragons. Rosales will try to cross the timeline. Look at the quick hands of the Black Bears. Chow is free. Incoming. Bullseye.
There you go. Now MACAU starting to feel its way into the game.
And they are having difficulty in inbounding because of the pressure of the
Yes.
Black Bears.
That's what a lot of experience playing together does for you.
Yes. Chow is free again. And this time he will not score.
So it's clear that Chow is the designated shooter. So LAWAAN has to make that adjustment.
Quick three. Kinyan scores again from the same spot where he scored earlier.
Just a little further out, and they're just within one. So MACAU may be a little surprised here.
Cole Maisek for three. Can't get it a full. Rebounded by Patrick Cabao.
A lot of scrambling for MACAU. There's a foul on the play.
Basket did not go in. But he will go to the free throw line. That's Angelo Sarsonas. Back-to-back three-pointers from J.R. Kinyan.
And if you total the amount of experience the locals have on the part of LAWAAN, that's a very formidable team.
If you take a look at the lineup, there's Adrian Lau there. There's Reed Until, a lot of Bisaya players.
Yes.
And not just Bisaya players, very popular Bisaya players.
Yes, and very experienced. These
Yes.
aren't newcomers. They don't get surprised very easily. Now LAWAAN has the lead, partner.
Newman, also part of the TAT Combine in Atlanta. Three, yes! That is also a vlogger, or what do you call that?
Content creator.
Content creator, very popular.
Yeah.
New player, number 4 for the Harvesters, Sumi Managor, will score. Played 2 years, University of San Carlos. Cole.
LAWAAN is outworking MACAU in this first quarter.
3. And rebounded by Sumi Managor.
MACAU has not really found the range yet.
Nice move, but no basket.
Almost halfway through the first quarter, we're tied at 14.
Newman will score again. Now he has 5 points. Newman, very active here in the first quarter.
Yes.
Sumi asking for the ball. Imbin. Back out to JR. Kinyahan.
Just a little stationary, not as mobile as he used to be as a younger player. Shot
Imbin
clock.
is fouled. Oh, before time expired, he was fouled.
That was a bailout foul there at the last second.
5 minutes 14 to go. Christian Imbin. Fouled by Newman. It's in the act of shooting. He played for De La Salle. A Team B player.
Yes, when you say Team B, they don't play in the major leagues like the UAAP. They play in, you know, the O'Brien Cup, those other tournaments. (16-15).
Newman fires and scores. Oh, he's perfect from the field now.
They got to keep an eye on him. Look at this.
19-15.
Celada has not gotten the ball in any kind of shooting position, and that's what he needs. Beautiful shot.
Phoenix Shackleford back in the game. We'll go to Kamara. Shackleford with the interception. Peak with a drive inside. Goes in.
Good sidestep.
Newman and Peak very active.
Macau now starting to pull away. There's a reach in. That's his second reaching in foul. LAWAAN has not committed any fouls yet.
Again, the MACAU Black Bears playing aggressively here.
Yes. I like how both teams are rotating even their imports, not being overly reliant on them. So it's a little bit of experimentation in this game.
On the softball.
Oh, interception and a fast break here. Whoa, what a shot.
Sarsonas making his presence felt here.
Cut the lead down to 4.
Three. Cole Mysek with his first three-pointer.
Black Bears playing reasonably well considering that they're all over the place. Peak with a jumper. Now everybody getting in on the act for Macau, and look, they maintain the pressure.
Imbin. Salada. Three-pointer did not go in.
He shoots better from the quarter court area than the corner.
Meaning to say the wing area.
Yes, the wings.
Number 9, Angelo Sarsonas is first person foul. First team foul is substitution. Not bring for Adrian Celada.
Celada sits down. Cabahog will return, and Cabahog hasn't really been able to generate much offense.
Whoa. David Diaz and Patrick Cabajo getting entangled. You know, Patrick Cabajo has been a veteran of so many commercial wars.
Oh, yeah.
Just landed, he's okay. He's back in action.
And he's got to keep his mind on the game. Getting distracted by the physicality of the other team. Oh, big three-pointer. The lead is now 12, partner.
Let's take a look at this play here. Cole Mysek will take it and will score.
Doing very well so far. 3:08 to go, partner. The lead is 12 points, but Macau is in the penalty.
At the line is Christian and Bean. The LAWAAN Harvesters.
You know, when you think about it, Sandy, just today, it's been revealing how much basketball talent, local and foreign, has been here in Cebu.
We saw 2 Chinese teams,
Yes.
the Lions.
And
winning
how
in the
many
first game.
players lived in Cebu,
Yeah.
you know, who are playing in this tournament?
Chow. Shackleford. And last touch, Kamara.
LAWAAN is still feeling its way. I mean,
That's true. That's true.
this team hasn't been together that
They're a
long.
new team. And
Yeah.
most of their players are new also here in the TAT.
That's true.
With time running down, Peak was able to score from long distance.
Oh, that hurts.
32 to 19.
Played great defense for 23 seconds.
Sarsonas. Patrick Cabahog for 3 and his first from long distance.
Shackleford.
Welcome to the TAT.
Yeah, Shackleford a little too late in the recovering there.
And he cuts down the lead to 10 points from a high of 12. Peak. Shackleford rises up for 2. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded.
He's
by
been missing.
Bean.
He's been missing.
Oh, bad pass. Too high for Kamara.
I think he also mistimed his jump.
32 to 22. 2:07 remaining in the first quarter. Kamara will sit down. New player on the floor, Steve Funge. Oh, 3-pointer from Peak.
Finally, he hits the mark.
35-22.
I think Macau has really settled into a good rhythm already.
Inside to Steve, and a bad pass again by Sarsonas.
He put
It did not hit anybody there.
didn't have enough spin.
Big shot by Peak. Newman and Peak very aggressive here in the first quarter. Newman with 7 points.
You know, 35 points in one quarter is a lot, partner.
Yeah. Njai will take it. Cole Meisick with the offensive rebound and the floater by Shackleford.
That's the shot they wanted.
Patrick from the corner. It did not go in. Here come the Black Bears. Newman, he kicks it out. Peak for 3. That's good.
Oh.
Macau Black Bears are scoring from long distance at a record of 26 triples in one game.
If you're, if you're LAWAAN, you might have wanted to call a timeout, but then the quarter's finishing up anyway.
40-22. Cole Meisick with a drive.
And LAWAAN, I think, is given up this quarter already. They have the talent. They have the tools.
Yeah.
It's just being putting people in the right place at the right time. You know, do you position a post-up player? How do you protect your shooters?
Steve, blocked by Njai. Steve gets it back.
Clock at 4.
And a traveling violation called.
Four-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock.
(42-22), a 20-point lead for the Macau Black Bears.
The question is how the Black Bears will be able to sustain this offensive onslaught there.
And the second question is how will the Harvesters will come back?
Yes. You have to get more organized. And
the problem now is they are disorganized in total disarray.
And that boils down to the guards controlling the game and spacing and proper identification of their roles here.
Sarsona shoots.
And everybody was out of place on that play.
At the end of the first quarter, score is 42-22
We'll be right back. 42-22 Macau.
Pay attention to the big screen as we'll be having our game experience presented by Daily Fan. As we'll be having our camera and of course moves. Alright, come on, Hoopsdome. Show us what you got. Ayan, kita natin ang mga kuya dito sa ating screen. Yan ang hinahanap natin. Let's go, guys. Show those moves. Come on. Hindi pa tapos. Matagal-tagal yan. You know, yan ang hinahanap namin dito. That kind of energy is what we want here in the Asian Tournament. All right, there you have it. Thank you very much to these gentlemen. And of course, thank you very much po sa lahat.
Welcome to Daily Fantasy, the Philippines' first and leading platform for fantasy sports, letting you build your dream team with your favorite players anywhere and anytime. Daily Fantasy lets you handpick players from the NBA as well as the local PBA to form the most ideal roster personally curated by you. Visit lets.playdailyfantasy.com and download Daily Fantasy via the Apple App Store and Android APK to build your dream team and keep the game going all day, every day.
This will be Coach RJ Marquez's first time coaching in the pros after spending the last 2 years coaching high school basketball. He admits it's a big challenge, especially when it comes to managing minutes, rotations, and fully implementing his system with veteran players. With just 2 weeks of preparation and meeting the Cebuano homegrowns for the first time, he knows this opening game won't be easy. But as he said, these players are already pros. They've got the experience, heart, and discipline of veterans, and he's just hopeful that will show on the court today. Back to you guys.
And so far, they're not showing it.
Yeah, well, you know, things have to fall into place, and that takes time. Chemistry takes time.
Oh, what a shot by Newman. Oh, he's perfect from the field.
And look, mental lapse. Adrian Celada stepping on the baseline. You can't afford that. You're down by 23 points. Oh, boy.
No, Newman shooting 75% from the field. This is huge already, 45-22.
Peak has 17 points, partner. The Harvesters are nowhere near individually. Quinyahan has 8 points, but again, as we mentioned, the last few minutes, he didn't get the ball.
Patrick inside to Steve. Nice fake, and Steve. Mo!
Oh!
A sorry miss for Steve Hungay. Newman. Chow attacking the baseline, fouled by Steve Hungay.
You really don't want to give up the baseline. Second chance points. The Black Bears 8-0. So that's effort. Fast break points 9-4, also in favor of the Black Bears. Where their biggest run was 10 straight points when they turned a 10-point lead into 20.
Second miss for Newman from the outside. Noah Newman with 10 points. The third player to be in double figures for the Black Bears. Celada will try to score from the top, and he will miss from long distance.
That was a wasted play. First of all, you give up the ball to the point guard. Let him run the play.
No, back to Chow for three. Yes, sir!
He's been consistent.
Patrick Arbog from long distance and will miss. And it goes out of bounds.
No rebound. You know, the drawback to having a lot of older players is you have to break some of the bad habits. You know, like Celada could have just taken it straight to the basket, gotten a foul.
Chow with 6 points already with 2 triples here in the first half. Patrick lost it.
No, he turned straight into the defender.
Shackle for going strong to the hole.
Protected the ball very well.
50-22. Steve, there's the trap. Don't go to that corner.
Oh, yes, you'll get stuck there.
Steve outside to Patrick. He gets by Chow. Hesitation move. Steve downstairs. Too strong.
What Macau is doing is they are manipulating LAWAAN.
Another 2 points.
They're
For Peak.
taking them out of their comfort zone, and now the lead is 30 points.
We have a timeout here at the Hoops Dome in Lapu-Lapu. Welcome back to the Hoops Dome here in the city of Lapu-Lapu in Cebu. For the Cebu leg of the Asian Tournament, Newman and Peak very aggressive. Here in the first half, combining in double figures.
Yes, they combined for
And that-
27 points in the first
And
quarter.
that pressure defense is still a puzzle for the LAWAAN Harvesters as Sumi Managor will score for the first time here in the second period. He goes to the line.
He's not getting set up, so that's the problem.
Wait for the University of San Carlos in 2018 and 2019.
So the lead is 28. What are the little things you can do to change the outcome of this game? Be more aggressive on defense. At the same time, put more bodies on breaking the press.
And right now, the Harvesters are playing good defense.
Yes, they are. And again, they have the manpower to do it. Dangerous passing there. Oh,
On a bad pass by Rosales. Managor was not expecting anything.
the problem
Three.
is...
Peak.
Oh, yeah. He's got, what, 19 points already.
Sumi. Here is Kinyahan. Back inside to Sumi and a bad pass by JR.
He wasn't in proper position to receive the pass.
Newman releases the three. Rebounded by the shortest player on the floor,
They need,
Goldstein.
because they don't have enough rebounders on this squad. You know, 3 of the 4 guys are shooters, then you have the point guard, and you just have 1 rebounder.
Macau 56, LAWAAN 24. Sumi with a move. 2 points for Sumi Managor.
Yeah, nothing David Diaz could do that time.
Newman misfires.
Oh.
And Phoenix, there was no backs out there, was able to get the offensive rebound and the 2 points.
That's what I've been talking about. They might want to make a substitution and put in another big body to rebound.
Looking for Sumi Managor.
Holding foul.
It's going to be on Peak. You know, Sumi Managor working hard to get the basketball.
Yes, that I think they should start doing more, pound it inside, because there's no real matchup on the side of Macau. And look, they're going to sacrifice somebody else. They're going to sacrifice Liang. Smaller 5 now for Macau. Let's see the plan behind this.
Sarsonas missing on the 3 attempt.
Again, bad habits. You got to break them.
Goldstein for 3. Oh, everybody's scoring. from long distance.
Not the prettiest form, but he made the shot. That's what matters. Oh,
A
bad
bad pass by Sarsonas.
37-point lead.
And Kinyahan, his first miss from that area.
And again, nobody there for the rebound. They might want to slow it down and set things up properly.
Oh, it's going to be a 4-point play. Cole Mysek. This is a huge advantage already. 66 to 26. You know, the problem with the LAWAAN Harvesters is the chemistry.
Yes. They're a new team, had 2 weeks to prepare. What they can do is do drive and kick, pick and roll, you know, use their individual talents to benefit the team. Set up the shooters, screen them properly.
67-26.
Well, Macau scored 42 points in the first quarter. And they're keeping up the pace. Still no move for LAWAAN to change personnel, add more imports and maybe more size.
Liang will score on the other end.
And you look, there are 4 LAWAAN players who stayed back. Only Sarsonas chased down the fast break.
Sarsonas, no look pass inside to Sumi. Oh, he's been unstoppable.
He's got the right
inside,
idea.
6 straight points for Sumi Managor.
And what they can do is use that so that when the defense collapses, they'll have open shooters.
69-28. Sumi missing his first earlier. And he gets the kind bounce in the second trip to the free throw line.
Needs to loft the shot a little more. .40 lead.
Cole Mysek for 3. Battle for the rebound won by the Macau Black Bears.
But they lost the ball.
And a 3. It doesn't go in for the Black Bears. And, you know, the Harvesters of LAWAAN, they look very tired here in the last 4 minutes and 18 seconds.
Well, they're not replacing any of the players.
Yes, and Patrick Cabaug is a little bit slow here.
Yeah.
He's been complaining about the non-calls.
And they really just basically look winded already.
Yeah.
You know, for an outside shooter, Celada has not gotten the ball on the outside. There may be some issues with familiarity with one another.
That's true. The Macau Black Bears, they've been playing together for so many months already, and a bad pass. Oh, that's my boy.
That's your ball, you mean? Well, you can't take it home with you.
Sumi Managor there. He played with us when he was in college. Goldstein missing on the 3 attempt.
The lead is 40 points, partner. It's going to take a Herculean effort to at least cut that in half.
Chow, 2 triples here in the
Yes.
first half. Cole Mysek, a relentless scorer for the Macau Black Bears. Chow, oh! That is his 3rd from downtown.
Very consistent, very systematic.
Sarsonas going all the way, draws the foul and the contact. He will go to the free throw line. It is in the act of shooting. 3 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. Let's take a look at this 3 by Chow Chow. Ching Chow Chow.
One more time, one more time.
Ching Chow Chow.
There you go, got it right. It's not the beer, okay?
Sarsonas is at the line.
They really have to just really try harder, work harder, play more effectively, use their talent and their experience instead of trying to do it one-on-one.
Sarsona's going 2 out of 2 and being back in the game.
I think also as a new pro coach, you know, you have to support the coach also because again, you might want to ask to be subbed out. You might want to
Yeah.
share what you know.
Liang.
Look at this. They're so patient.
And rebounded by J.R. Kinyahan.
I think they really have to talk it over at halftime and say, what are our goals? What are our roles?
Inside to Kadama or Kamara. 2 points for Kamara.
Well, he's the only thing that seems to be working.
Kamara and Sumi Menagor, they're very good inside. They need their inside presence also.
Yes.
Komaisek. Oh,
Again,
they are flawless from long distance here in the first
Chow
half.
and Maisek, very consistent. And they're playing both ends of the floor.
Let's take a look at this replay here as Cole will score from long distance.
Straight and true.
Kamara. Mbin. Adrian Silada using the screen of Kamara. He will take it. 3 if it goes in. Kinyan lost it and he gets it back. Out. Back to Kinyan. Kamara downstairs. Oh, it rims out.
Too many bumps.
And Chow, the lane is open. Finds trouble with it though. Taken away by Mbin. Patrick. 4-3. Short.
He's off in this second period.
Final 2 minutes. Cole Maisik back out to Gao. 3-pointer. And David Diaz getting the offensive rebound. Cole, little fadeaway shot rebounded by Kamara.
You know, David Diaz has been content to do all the dirty work here.
And
he's,
so far he doesn't have any problems working downstairs.
Yes.
And being short, he gets it back.
There was a foul there.
Yeah.
He got slapped on the arm.
75-35.
Wow. That's a whopper of a score, and we still have over a minute.
Gao missing, rebounded by Kamara. You asked me earlier if can they maintain this aggressiveness,
Yeah.
the MACAU Black Bears. The second question is, how will the LAWAAN Harvesters come back in this game?
I think the answer to the second question is they won't.
Goldstein, they are moving around the ball. They're moving the ball around.
Yes.
And that's why it tired the LAWAAN Harvesters.
Yes.
And the LAWAAN Harvesters are in the penalty. I'd love to see Kamara and Sumi Menagor playing together.
Well, we might.
So Kamara will take 2 at the line.
Oh, he's gonna feel this tomorrow. He's really just he's the lone source of firepower in this quarter.
Him and Sumi Menagor.
Yeah, more or less. But then you've got everybody else lighting it up from the opposing team.
You're in deep trouble when you are in deep trouble if the other team will score 75 points in the first half.
Yes.
Pete, now he's beginning, the MACAU Blackbirds are beginning to miss their shots.
Yes, that could be a little bit of fatigue also.
Kamara keeping it alive.
That's a reach in.
Yeah, that was a bad pass.
It's a third of Newman. And they're all reach in fouls. The coach is going to have to address that.
Kamara was 1 out of 1 out of 2 in his first trip. He gets the first here.
And I think they should set some goals for themselves for the second half.
And he misses the second free throw and will be called for the early entry violation.
Yes, you have to. You can only enter from the free throw line once the ball has hit the rim.
Peak. Newman for three. Peak and Newman, they're missing their shots now.
Yeah.
Our halftime score, 75 for the Macau Black Bears, 39 for the LAWAAN Harvesters. And let's check our Spaldi move of the game. Peak, the slam dunk. Nice look by Phoenix Shackle forward. And Peak, welcome to the TAT. That's our Spaldi move of the game.
Meron po yung shirt, cap, meron din tayong baller, meron din tayong keychain. Kaya naman punong-puno po ng premyo ang ating loot bag. Kaya naman, iniimbitahan na po namin lahat ng gustong sumali sa ating 3-point shootout. Again, ang unang tatlo po, yun lamang po ang makakapag-uwi ng ating mga premyo. Once again, that is Daily Fantasy. All right, let's get this party started in 3 and 2 and 1. Let's get it. Kanina, napakabilis maubos nung first 2 prizes. Let's see if that'll be the case. So far, nobody has sunk the 3-point shots. Ito na ba yun? Naku, medyo apos. Come on, guys. Let's cheer for our participants. Magingay naman tayo dyan para sa ating mga manonood. Tingnan natin kung nag-warm up sila. Sabi ko kanina, merong 3-point shootout. Kaya naman, bago na pumunta dito, kailangan nag-warm up kayo. Ayun, off the board pa itong si Kuya. First loot bag will belong to him back to back. Kaya naman ngayon, isa na lang ang natitira. Again, isa na lamang pong loot bag ang natitira. Meron na po tayong 2 participants na nanalo here. Dito na lang po kayo pumwesto. Sayang, pasok na, lumabas pa. Come on, guys. One more up for grabs. Pag napasok na yan, sa inyo na ang loot bag. Puro na lang muntik na. Come on, guys. Again, everybody, let's make some noise for our participants. Come on, guys. More arc. Come on. More arc, more power. And of course, syempre kailangan accuracy. Kailangan din yan kapag tumitira ng 3 points. Come on, guys. One last up for grabs. Hindi nyo kailangan magmadali. You can take your time, guys. Pwede po kayong magbagal. Yun, si tatay naman, sinobra yung bagal, pero pasok naman. And there you have it, guys. Yan po ang ating mga nanalong kalahok sa ating 3-point shootout. Once again, that is courtesy of Daily Fantasy, the #1 and the only fantasy sports game in the Philippines. And again, hindi pa po ito ang huli. Next game, we'll be having another 3-point shootout. Kaya naman, abangan na po yan. Huwag po kayong aalis. There are more chances, of course, in the next days to win prizes. Once again, a loot bag coming from the one and only Daily Fantasy.
protektahan yan. Only a Colt has 8 billion live LCS in every bottle that may reach the intestines alive. LCS is scientifically proven to help balance out bacteria, help improve digestion, and help boost immunity. Panalo ka dyan.
Welcome back to the Hoops Dome. Sandy Gruma with Bill Velasco. The Black Bears way ahead, 75. The LAWAAN Harvesters, 39. And we have some highlights. Peak started early. It was hot back in the first quarter. And also Noah Newman and Cole Mysek.
Yeah,
I love the ball movement of the Macau Black Bears.
I think the word we're going to use is they've been more professional. When they went about their business, they played solid defense, shot very well from the outside. And the only thing they couldn't stop was the inside offense of the Harvesters.
Well, the LAWAAN Harvesters, the thing that they could not stop was the three-point shooting of the Macau Black Bears.
Yeah. It's consistent. All the players across the board. Turnovers, 25-2. Points in the paint, pretty close. But the problem is here that the Macau Black Bears get to capitalize on the mistakes of LAWAAN.
Omar Pete Green, 21 points in the first half, 3 rebounds.
Well, you don't really have that many offensive boards because they're not really missing.
Sumi Managor top scoring for the team, only 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block, but was perfect from the field.
But a lot of effort. So he's going to be tired.
Yeah.
He needs help.
And how about the three-point shooting of the Macau Black Bears in the first half? 14 of 31, that's 45% from long distance.
LAWAAN only 3 out of 12. That's 25%. And again, look at the volume of shots. That means they're getting, Black Bears getting more possessions.
And AC Adrian Silada is supposed to be a good shooter from long distance, but he was 0 of 3 back in the first half.
Well, he didn't get the ball where he wanted it.
Patrick John Cabahug had 1, and J.R. Kenyan had 2 in the first half. So the third quarter starters for the Harvesters are Patrick Cabahug, Christian Mbin, J.R. Kenyan, AC, and Sumi Managor. Inside to Sumi, too deep. Blocked by Njai. He gets it back and will score again. Now he has 11 points. Sumi Managor is still.
Yeah, the lone wrecking ball.
He's still
for LAWAAN.
Very hard to defend inside because he's very strong.
Yeah.
Njai outside for 2 points.
Now Macau has the athletes, but they don't have the real center playing for them right now.
Kenyan fakes. He goes inside, going glass. No, it goes on a bounce. And it's LAWAAN basketball.
Right idea, but he could have gotten even closer to the basket still.
AC is 1 out of 4 from the field, only 2 points. Mbin misfiring on the 3 attempt. Here is Peak. Layup is good for Peak.
Not much of a challenge by LAWAAN. I think they're just going through the motions here. But then you have to ignore the score and just really try to outwork the other team, which has been their secret formula. Macau's been outworking them.
Cabajo for 3.
Wow.
Shackleford able to get it. Chow with 3 triples back in the first half, taken away by Sumi Managor.
Now, maybe LAWAAN might want to use more of their imports together.
Yeah.
Just to make a dent in this lead.
Just like the Aces, with 4 imports.
11 seconds on the shot clock.
Shot clock at 11 seconds.
And you know, anytime you have players sitting on the bench for such a long time, it really takes them out of their game.
And Kenyan, his 3rd miss from the field here in the 3rd period. Chow. Look at the ball movement. Njai inside, blocked by J.R. Kenyan.
Well, they just held their ground there. You can tell Njai is a young player, and then he will get better.
Shackleford will throw it in. Mbin.
Lead is now 40 points.
Mbin putting on a move. He shoots. And the struggle continues for the Harvesters.
And also, as we mentioned earlier, they're not really rebounding. They're not even trying. They're letting whoever's playing center to do all the work for them.
Sumi getting closer, too strong,
Not
too much
his shot.
muscle on it. Oh, Pig with in that sequence, Patrick did not come back to defend
Yeah.
Chow.
Some of these players are showing attitude, which they shouldn't do in this game.
Timeout.
Frustration was evident in the LAWAAN Harvesters as they reflected on a shaky first half. The team acknowledged their lapses with lack of chemistry emerging as a major concern. Coach RJ reminded his players to regroup, communicate, and stay locked in, especially on defense. They've got shooters and we're just letting them shoot, as they pointed out, a formula for disaster. JR Kinyahan tried to ease the tension, telling Coach, it's okay, it's our first time playing together, but Coach RJ challenged them to step up, fulfill their roles, and make the right reads on defense. Back to you guys.
That's what we're talking about, Bill.
Yeah. But it has to show up in action on the court. That was a good report from the very hard-working Andrea Veloso. He hasn't sat down the whole game.
Oh, hardworking?
Yeah.
Say that again.
No, my mom told me not to lie.
All right, that's a two-pointer from Mbin. Christian Mbin with his first 2 points. 89-47. Peak for three.
Oh.
And Jai is fouled from behind. Still no answer for the LAWAAN Harvesters here in the third period.
Well, the problem is also on the defensive rotation, MACAU also has taller players who can bring up the ball. And now they're going to gamble with a very small five.
Seni Njai is at the line to take 2 free throws.
He looks very young.
Is it his mid-20s?
Look at that.
And a bad pass by Jared
He
Kinyahan.
just threw the ball away.
Newman, yes. Mbin rises up for 2. And still, only 1 field goal here.
And he's been trying.
Njai.
It's only the third quarter, and MACAU might break 100 already.
5 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. Celada throws it up. And Sarsonas checks back in for Christian Mbin.
If Sarsonas is playing with control, they are a better team.
Camara is back replacing Celada.
Well, they need more rebounding, so better to have maybe a couple imports in the game at the same time.
Yeah.
There's no rule against it.
Goldstein. The hard show by Camara. Newman. You cannot leave him wide open.
At least they've learned.
Rebounded by Steve Fonge. Camara is inside. Fouled by Zeni and Jai.
Call was a bit late, but a good call nonetheless. See, once LAWAAN has identified their strength, which is pounding it inside, then they should go to that repeatedly until the other team adjusts. Then they can open up the outside shooters.
You have some good shooters there, Sarsonas, Kenyan,
Oh, yeah.
Patrick Abog. Problem, their shots are not falling in.
You know, often I find the solution to that is just
Pound it inside.
take a step closer to the basket.
Yeah.
You don't need a three every time, you know. And the mid-range game has all but disappeared in local basketball.
It's a lost art already.
Yes. Why do you need a three or a layup? There's a lot in between.
Liang blocked by Kamara. Patrick for three. And he's still scoreless here in the third period. Oh, that's painful.
It erases a lot of the effort you put in at the other end.
We are still in the third period. Peak will score 103-55.
It's MACAU that is ignoring the score, partner.
Sarsonas. Oh, that was a beautiful shot, and he was in heavy traffic.
They need a spark, somebody to start something.
Peak. Three. David Diaz with the offensive rebound. Noah Newman will miss. Rebounded by the LAWAAN Harvesters. Sarsonas. Oh, there was no spacing between him and Sumi Managor.
And everybody else.
Nonetheless, he will go to the free throw line. That was a moment ago. A beautiful shot by Sarsonas.
Second warning on the Black Bears for resentment to a call.
One minute, 29 seconds remaining in the third period. We'll see what will happen next for this team, the LAWAAN Harvesters. They will play on Wednesday.
Well, on paper, they're a strong team.
Nice move. Goldstein, three. Salada, the rebound.
They really
Sarsonas.
have to hurry.
Bounce pass inside, deflected out of bounds by David Diaz.
The pass is too late.
Rafael Marquez not liking what he's seeing right now. He kicked the ad board.
Well, I don't think any coach would enjoy the embarrassment of being blown out like this.
Sumi, he gets it back and will not score on the second serving.
He has nowhere else to go. Once he gets the ball, who does he kick it out to?
Yang, Sarsonas on him. Gao, three. Rebounded by AC.
The LAWAAN players are just watching the play develop.
And Sumi missing outside. He's tired already.
Oh, yeah.
Problem also is, are they in shape coming into the Asian tournament where we play every day?
Could be a good question there.
You know, chemistry and conditioning will play a major factor here in the TAT because we play every day. Oh! Will they count it or not? So they will review it.
I think it should be counted. I think it should be counted. Ball was already in the air when the buzzer sounded.
Oh, yeah.
Told you.
All right, we'll be right back with the fourth and final quarter.
Fantasy game experience. And this time, be prepared to bring out the music. Because we'll be having our guitar cam. Kaya naman muli sa ating mga audience, pakitaan nyo naman paano ba tumugtog ng gitara. Ayan ang gusto naming makita. Merong kembot. Akala ko pag tumugtog ng gitara, kamay lang. Pero yung kita naman natin, electric guitar na ata yung kuya ang tinutugtog mo. Muli, daghang salamat sa inyo, JT fans, for participating.
Welcome to Daily Fantasy, the Philippines' first and leading platform for fantasy sports, letting you build your dream team with your favorite players anywhere and anytime. Daily Fantasy lets you handpick players from the NBA as well as the local PBA to form the most ideal roster personally curated by you. Visit lets.playdailyfantasy.com and download Daily Fantasy via the Apple App Store and Android APK to build your dream team and keep the game going all day, every day.
To help get good gut health, Yakult!
Kulang protection yan! Only a Colt has 8 billion live LCS in every bottle that may reach the intestines alive. LCS is scientifically proven to help balance out bacteria, help improve digestion, and help boost immunity. Manalo ka dyan!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth quarter. The questions we've been asking, still no answers.
Yes.
As of this moment, Bill Velasco.
It's been a very painful game, especially for the newcomers of LAWAAN.
Goldstein, Liang. Chow with 3 triples. Goldstein with the fake. It gets by Sarsonas.
Pass was too low.
Yeah. And, you know, Zenny Injai was asking, give me a lob pass.
Yes. I'm a foot taller than you.
All right, look at that. 3-point shooting of the MACAU Black Bears, 43%. That's 19 of 44. While the LAWAAN Harvesters, 22%, 4 out of 18. Picked up by David Diaz. Gao.
He put his head down when he took the shot. That's unusual.
Diaz outside, guarded by Mbin. And Jai will fire over Sumi Managor. AC. This is his worst performance so far in terms of scoring. Only 1 field goal. I make that 2 field goals.
I think
and he heard me.
Ever since we saw him in the TAT, I don't think he's ever played this badly.
Yeah. Now he is 7 points. He's 3 out of 11 from the field. Chow from downtown.
Oh boy, picking up where he left off in the first half.
And Chow with his 4th triple. Like that 5th triple, now he has 15 points.
Very well balanced offense on the part of MACAU.
Steve. He sits in the air. And Sarsona's missing on the 3 attempt. Look at the world imports of the LAWAAN Harvesters. Steve Onge with only 2 points. Mbin with only 9 points.
Oh boy.
Kamara with only 6.
Oh boy.
And Managor with 13 points to lead all scorers. And he also have 5 rebounds.
Well, I think it's because the others aren't getting the minutes.
Goldstein throws it up. Picked up by Diaz. Gao for 3. Again!
Oh boy. Just when you think the game's over, they're making it worse.
111 to 60.
And we still have, what, 7 minutes plus? they're making it hard for LAWAAN to forget this game.
And Steve will score. And Steve Onge now with 4 points. He is 2 of 6 from the field. Njai. Njai with the offensive rebound. And David Diaz with the putback.
I don't think Diaz has scored in this game. I think
This is
his
really
first basket.
tiring and frustrating for the LAWAAN Harvesters.
Yes. Well, also for us because we wanted to see a more exciting game.
Steve Onge now with 6 points.
Still 6.5 minutes to go. Neither team bothering to commit fouls.
Picked up by Sarsonas.
Air ball by Goldstein that time. There was
Strong
a foul
move
there.
by Celada.
It's as if the LAWAAN Harvesters are suddenly playing better now that there's no more pressure to win,
Patrick Abog checks back in. So they will play without a natural point guard, but AC and Patrick can bring the ball down.
Yeah. Yeah, I would favor this Cabahog as the point guard and then set up Celada on the opposite wing like right now. But Cabahog gives him the ball too late.
Celada.
He drew the defense in that direction, then kicked out.
Traveling violation called against AC.
Celada talking back to the bench. And the referees.
Oh, they're very consistent with the call.
Yeah.
And a
Inbound violation.
they call in the old days they call it lifting.
Yeah, palming the ball. As long as your hand is perpendicular to the floor, that's still okay. But beyond that, that's already palming. They don't really call that much in the NBA either.
For the NBA, you will take out the beauty of the game.
Yes. Because it's just entertainment, really.
Yeah. Mismatch there.
Yes, indeed.
Fadeaway shot, and he comes up empty. Pete with a drive.
No, he's just been the same all throughout the game.
Patrick. Managor with a frontal assault. Yes. Patrick is 1 out of 9 from the field here in the game. Only 3 points.
Oh, 49-point lead.
He had the lane, he had a shot, but Newman with the assist. Young with a 3-pointer from the corner.
Lead is what? 52.
Wow. I love your math, Bill Velasco. 120-68. Patrick with his second field goal now. He has 5 points. Oh, that's an unsportsmanlike foul. He's very frustrated with the game because he's not getting the call. And,
Well, he's not playing well.
yeah.
And these antics have to stop. Focus on the game, Don't let anything take you out of playing properly.
Oh,
That's not just an unsportsmanlike foul. That's a dangerous foul. You could have injured the other player. That's really very immature. He's asking for a foul and then he decides to hurt another player. For me, he should be tossed out of this game.
unsportsmanlike foul.
That's very dangerous. You know, the other player could turn an ankle.
Sportsmanlike foul on number 19, Patrick Kamahu. Falls under criteria number 2 for excessive hard contact caused by a player in an effort to win the ball or an opponent.
See this one more time.
There, see, that's uncalled for.
So Goldstein will take the unsportsmanlike free throws.
2 free throws for Connor Goldstein.
And the game is over, partner. I don't think you're going to come back from 50 points down in 4 minutes. You didn't even score 50 points in the first half.
That's the problem with the LAWAAN Harvesters.
Yeah.
Shots not falling in. They complain that they're
Yeah.
not getting the call.
And remember what I said, you have to get rid of all of these bad habits.
Yeah.
You know? That's the main problem for having a team with more experienced players. They think they know how to play.
And Patrick about calling it a night.
Well, he's going to have to sit out 3 playing minutes. So I don't think he'll get back into this game anyway. He might just try to hurt somebody else. And you're picking on the smallest player on the court.
Yeah, Goldstein.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
P continues to score.
And see, and now Celada's picking on the referee. They didn't call it. Go on to the next play. You've already embarrassed yourselves enough.
Sumi is a hard-working player, and he is it's only the lone bright spot for the LAWAAN Harvesters.
Is that
And this will be the first time that Coach Garrett Kelly will not get a technical foul because he averaged 1 a game.
yes? Newman's 4 of his 5 fouls were reach-in fouls, except this one, and he's out.
123-72. And Sumi missing on the bonus free throw. Peak.
It's going from bad to worse.
Oh, what a play. But Goldstein not able to score AC. Liang on him. He goes all the way. He does it up and scores. You know, if he wants to score, he can score.
He can. He's not just a shooter. He can create.
And Sumi will be called for the foul.
Well, he caught part of the arm, so that's okay.
123-74.
Foul number 2,
By the way, you're watching the Asian Tournament here in Sala Hoops Dome, the beautiful Hoops Dome here in Lapu-Lapu City in Cebu for the Cebu leg. And sponsored by, and it's presented to you by Daily Fantasy and Yakult. Peak at the line. Omari Peak Green. There goes 2 out of 2. 125-74.
Really, when LAWAAN got off to a bad start, they never were able to correct their course, you know.
Their woo started in the first quarter.
Yes.
Peak. Young with the offensive rebound. Out to Goldstein. Mysik is in the game. David, short.
It's so rare that he takes an open shot.
3 minutes and 19. 10 seconds remaining in the shot clock. And that's Rosales. He played for the MACAU Black Bears when they were in China and in Pasig. Mysik using the screen of Peak. Diaz, Miss Farzan, the three, reminded by AC.
And the team was cheering him on. They want him to get his.
He rarely takes the
Yes,
three-pointer.
he's a very unselfish player.
You know, Umari, their big, is the only player, and so far today, to score 36 points. Cole is fouled.
Foul number 2. Whenever Salt the Chuku, that's his second personal foul.
2 minutes and 29, Cole Mysek. Oh, it's not in the act of shooting. He was trying to fool the referees.
Only the third foul on LAWAAN too.
David. Cole with a catch and shoot. Sarsona's able to get to it. Sarsona's.
See, he was trying to get a foul from Diaz instead of thinking about scoring.
Was thinking of the contact first.
Yes.
Managor.
Will it count?
Basket's good for
Oh, it's counted.
Salt the Chuku. Foul number 25.
But it's always an adventure when he's at the free throw line.
Now, what I say is his free throws are like fingerprints. No two of them are the same.
Oh, and he completes the three-point play.
Or they're like raindrops. You never know where they will fall. 45-point lead.
Cole Mysek.
2 minutes.
Final 2 minutes of this game. By the way, our last game will be
The Aces versus Arctic Flow.
Flow Cool Masters. You know, the Aces just arrived today, but
Yep.
still a dangerous team.
Oh, yeah. And they won earlier. Let's see if Arctic will find its flow.
That's his fourth personal foul.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Embiid, Christian Embiid.
Isaac dribbling into trouble there.
Holding foul number 14. Goldman Sachs. That's his second personal foul.
Number 2 on him, and that's the 4th on the Black Bears. Oh, tomorrow we'll have our rest day. Very
Yes.
early for us to have a rest day, Bill.
Because it's, like you said, it's the
The Charter Day celebration.
Charter Day of the city.
The cityhood of Lapu-Lapu.
So nobody wants to work tomorrow.
It's party.
Yeah,
For all the Oponganos, as they call it.
out of sympathy with the locals, we will not work also.
Yes.
As much as we want to. Why are you laughing? Don't you want to work tomorrow? You live here.
I'll stay here. I'll stay here. I'm not going home, but I'll stay here.
Okay.
With you.
Okay, I'm so touched. If only you meant it.
Yeah. Well, Andrea will go to Medellin tomorrow.
Really? Why?
I
Who's
don't know.
there?
I don't know about her. And Bean. "45 seconds to go." Taken away by Cole Mysek. Fouled by Sarsonas, and it's a bad foul.
Yes. Well,
Oh.
it puts them in the penalty with only 33 seconds to go. And
Oh,
you're,
that will be their 4th.
and you're down by 41.
But it's a lost cause already.
Yes, it is. It was a lost cause in the third quarter. And everybody played efficiently for Macau.
you take a look at the stat sheet, there's a lot of minus here.
Yeah, negatives on
LAWAAN.
player efficiency.
And no for the Macau Black
Yeah,
Bears.
all
Perfect.
positive. All positive. The third of our 4 games today.
That's his 5th personal foul. Junior offense.
127.86.
Making a substitution.
Jai checks back in with 17 seconds to go. Sarsonas getting the first of 2 at the line. .127.88. 15 seconds remaining.
Well, the Macau Black Bears are spanking LAWAAN in this game. LAWAAN has to learn its lessons and not fall back on their old habits.
Well, they have a full day tomorrow to rest and talk.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ball game performance score is 127-88. Won by
Final score 127-88. Our spouting move of the game, Omari Pink Green will get the honors.
He played extremely well
And
today.
what an explosion, 36 points.
And set the example for the rest of the team as well.
127-88, and our player of the game highlights.
Is there any question?
First player today to score 36 points. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block, and shooting 15 of 21 from the field.
Whoa.
All right, we have Andrea Veloso. Take it away, Andrea.
Thank you, Sandy. Our best player of the game, Omari Peak Green of the Black Bears. 36 points here in this game. 21 points coming off from the first half. Talk about getting into that zone and maintaining it.
My teammates is all I got to thank for that. They was just giving me the ball in my spots, and I was hitting the shots. That's wasn't much else to it.
Omari, I know you're new to the team. You had a couple of practices with them. What are you liking so far about the team? And of course, the Coach Garrett's leadership.
We're coached very well. We play fast and we play hard, and that's what I like the most. We don't give up, and we're not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? So.
Thank you, Omari, and congratulations and welcome to the Asian Tournament. Our best player of the game, Omari Peak Green of the Black Bears. Back to you, Sandy.
All right, thank you very much, Andrea. Our next game, the Arctic Flow Cool Masters will take on the Aces. Hang on for that.